I'm Benji Baker. I am BB Benji Baker. BB Sports Cards. Born and raised from the Appleton area where our store's located my whole life. I'm a sports card junkie. Heavily in football. My wife's not as much a sports card junkie, but this is what I love and dream to do.
I'm Diana Baker. Everyone calls me Mrs. BB. I am from Missouri. I moved here 12 years ago. I take care of all the back end of things, all of the
Shipping.
inventory, shipping, do a little bit of everything behind the scenes. I don't really help with customers or anything because I don't know anything about cards, but I do all the other important stuff.
BB Sports Cards is a one-stop shop for everything sports cards, from buy, sell, trade, break, grade, doesn't matter what it is. This all started because I used to have a ton of packages and cards being delivered to the house during and after COVID era. It got a little out of control, so I had to figure out a way to, one, remove all this stuff out of the house because it was cluttering up the house, and two, I was really finding a passion for it where like it was taking up a lot of my time. I really loved doing it. Literally just sitting at the kitchen table with all this stuff, and I just literally just said, I just started my own business. How we started to connect with people and what we were doing in the hobby. They really enjoyed what we were doing, and so then it got to the point where more people were coming into the office to either one hang out or be part of what we were doing, and one person was too many, and then four people were too many because the space was too small. So we moved, and then even having 6, 7 people in the office at the same time was too many. And so it kind of created this vision in my head, opening boxes with your kids and stuff and sitting down and doing that. Not just like a Walmart or a place where you go into, buy a box and just leave. Sit down, enjoy it, enjoy the supplies, the game's on, the music's on, live breaks going in the shop. So it's an environment that we wanted to create, and we really did that.
You want to be able to walk into a place and be able to, or look at a wall and be like, okay, this is what I want over here, instead of having to fumble through stuff and, things being mixed up. So I guess just an orderly, pristine shop. And definitely the welcomeness, like just that feeling when you walk into a place and you're greeted, you want to stay there and buy something. Where you walk into a place and they don't greet you and they don't acknowledge you, you're just kind of like, okay, maybe I don't want to buy anything here.
I think it's an energy,
Yeah.
right? Like when just in the first week we've been open, like everybody just says like it just feels awesome in here. I've been in the customer service industry my whole life, selling cars and working for Bergstrom, which is, their motto is all about customer first and taking care of people, just whatever it takes to take care of people. And we wanted to create that because I thought, like, if I can create that in a card shop, everybody would want to go there because nobody likes going to those other places.
We want families to be able to come in and just have family time, enjoy each other, young kids with their parents, grandparents. So it's definitely nice to see them bringing their kids in and everyone's just having a good time. It looks on the kids' faces when they hit something big, and it's, we're very family oriented people and we like to see families come in and enjoy themselves.
That is the whole reason behind all of this, is because of the word family. Um, I just got goosebumps kind of thinking about it because between Diane and I and what we've gone through with our families, and we both lost parents over the last 3-4 years. So I think one of the biggest things is with our parents all passing. It's like I think about that all the time, and that my dad was very very big on wanting me to do great things. He was like a man's man. He wasn't very outspoken. He didn't like congratulate you all the time, but you always knew if you did it right. And I think that's one thing I kind of think about is like, would he be proud of me? Like, would he look at what I did and be like, you did a great job? And if I'm thinking that, then I'm thinking I did it right. And now you have dads like myself bringing their kids in here being like, I'm totally back into this. Like, I did this when I was a kid, and they're back into it. Now I'm fully back into it. And so it really creates that bond that, sometimes it's hard for parents to have with their kids, is find something that they like together. We are very, very, very huge in with making sure kids have the best experience possible. Because there's no kids, there's no hobby. And we don't have the generation now of kids between the ages of 6 and 12 enjoying their time in a card shop and having experiences that they will never forget, then the hobby's not going to keep growing. I think I'd like to be known as in the community of, the Valley's best sports card shop. or even Wisconsin's best sports card shop. You know, and I want to be a destinational shop that people look to when they travel. Like, we got to make sure we stop at BB's. People from Brazil, right? And they said one of their stops is they wanted to come to BB Sports Cards, and I thought that was mind blowing. And if we can impact kids or families and stuff from outside our area and in their states and other countries, you know, then we did something right. If there's one word I want to describe when you come in here, like oh, this place looks fun. You know, we have games, we have cards, we have packs, we have tournaments, we have live breaks, we got music going, we got the games on. You know, so it's like we want to create that environment. It's just fun when you go into BB Sports Cards.